Hello, it's me. Well, it's getting late. Let's see, it's 11:34 on the 21st of September. It's raining. I'm in the teepee. Can you hear it raining? It's falling on the plastic up above. Oh, it's dripping from that corner right there. Look at that. Right onto this spot right there. You see that drip right there? Splashing right onto there. Have to do something about that. We can't be letting ourselves get dripped upon now, can we? That's not what I look like. There, that's better. Oh, yes, indeed. It's definitely dripping up there. Wow. Oh, I just felt a drop on my heel. Well, have to fix that. That's a lot of dripping going on. And that's a lot of dripping going on right there, too. Wow. It's coming from right there. Well, I wonder where else it's raining. This is good to get to know so I can fix it all. This is such a miraculous place, you know. Such a miracle that I made it. Such a miracle that it exists in our driveway. How is that possible? Nuts, isn't it? But I'm getting splashed upon. I'll have to figure out where exactly how to get rid of that water. Foam insulation works well, you know. I guess the time to use it is when it's raining, and then I'll be able to see where the water's coming in. Oh, I see another drop happening over there. Guess I should go and deal with it. Alright, goodbye. Oh, it's dripping right here. Okay. Time to figure this out. I hide my matches. Oh, they just got dripped on. hide them under the chair. These books just got dripped on too. It's getting dripped on here. And on the chair. I wonder if I could use that great stuff now. See, there's some more dripping. I'm gonna go get that. Bye. Sounds like it's raining, but it's the leaves falling. It's beautiful out here, isn't it? Amazing. This is where I get to have my hammock. This is what I get to look at. It's a little bright on this side. It's so lovely out here. It's very warm today. I wonder what the temperature is. It's in the 80s, I guess. It's just lovely. Everything's wilting. I guess I should water everything again. But I can't water until later when it gets wet. Or when it gets whatever that is it's going to get. Well, not dark, but when it's not shining on when the sun's not on the leaves anymore. If I hold very still, it won't ring. Here it comes again. It's autumn. I never call it fall. I don't call it fall because I like the word autumn. Autumn. It's autumn. Autumn sounds nicer than fall. Fall. Leaves just fall. I like autumn. Autumn colors. I have to water those plants some more. I think I did water them, did I? Oh yeah, I did the other day. I think their roots are very hard and stuck together. Well, I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing at all. But let me think of something. Ah, yes, today I had no car because I gave it to Tish and Graham. I'm going to go buy a car tomorrow. I've been waiting to buy a used car. I didn't really have a reason to go buy it right now. I usually wait until I'm out of car before I buy one. But because I'm letting them use mine, and I'm out of car. So, you know, you're out of milk, out of cereal, out of car. I'm out of car. So, but you wouldn't say out of carrot. You would say out of celery because that refers to a bunch of them. say out of lettuce, because I guess that's a bunch, but you wouldn't say out of carrot. Or out of, you would say out of soap. Out of spoon, you would say out of spoons. Out of table, out of tables. Out of water. That's kind of a plurally, because you don't say waters. Would like some water. Would like some car. I'm out of a car. I'm out a car. Whatever. I'm sorry, you have to hang out with me. Graham does that. You know, Graham would be great on video. Because he's so funny. He does that. He'll start talking, or you'll say something to him. And the conversation goes on, but he's been really toying with exactly what you said. And he's trying to figure out, he says, no, I don't think so. I don't really think it would work. You know, and it's like it was a joke or something. He's great. Now, my kitty looks pretty awful there, but he does not have mange. I promise you, it's not mange. He's allergic to fleas, and he's working on removing all of his hair. It's not falling out. He's removing it actively. He's done this before. See? Here he goes. He's going to remove some more hair. Go ahead, Mal. Remove your hair. Take it off. Take it all off. I'm going to take him to the vet. But first I have to make an appointment. And it's those first I have to's that throw such a wrench into everything. Because that means I have to actually... I have a phone book. No, I don't. I have a phone. I have a phone here, and I have a computer here. I guess I could look up the phone number right now. Let me see if I can remember what it's called. The veterinary clinic. There it is. And there's the phone. No, that's not the right one. I'll have to click on it so it'll open. Oh, I can't take the cat. I haven't got a car. It's like there's a hole in the bucket. Well, there's still a hole in the bucket. So I haven't got a car. I'm out of car. So tomorrow I'm going to go into town and I'm going to buy a car. Because I've been saving all this money up. And I have enough to buy an old car. I'm going to get a Toyota Corolla if I can. It's lasted me very well. It's got about 475,000 kilometers on it, which is about 300 miles on it, 300,000 miles on it, or something. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you something. I forget. Okay, so this morning, because I didn't have a car, because I gave it to Graham and Tish, I got a ride. I got a ride with somebody who owns a bookstore. So they had to go into their bookstore, so they dropped me off. They took me to their bookstore, which had sales, so I got some books. I like to get books. It's my latest thing I'm into getting. For a while it was hats. Then it was mugs. Then it was teacups. Then it was... These things kind of overlap. Then it was tools. Now it's books. How to use my tools. Okay, so anyway, I went... Boy, I sure have a roundabout way of telling you what I did today. This could be a long video. Oh, Barry's taking off his fur. He's got flea bites that he does not want. Okay, so I don't have a car. Gave it to Tish. Went to town. I had an appointment for 10:40 to get a refill on my Celexa or citalopram, or maybe it's Citralex or Cipralex. So I got a ride, got some books, because that's my new thing. Then, was this ADHD or what? ADD moment. Life. Birds everywhere. They're distracting me. Okay, birds, stop flying. I'm getting distracted. There's a pretty little chickadee there. So I got to the bookstore, bought books, and I had her put them in 2 bags. I got plastic bags because I didn't bring stuff. And so she put them in 2 plastic bags so I could carry them with equal weight. And then I had to walk. I walk. It's not very far, but for me it was a long walk. It's a phone. Now, if I answer that phone, you know what that means. That means we'll have to cut our conversation short. That's right. So then I walked from there to the clinic. And then my visiting teacher picked me up, and we had lunch at her house. Okay, goodbye. Well, hello. I'm going to water the lawn. I mean, not the lawn. I'm going to water the plants. This, see, it has a flower on it. This is a regalia. And these worked for a very long time, didn't they? Look at those pretty little purple flowers. Everything really needs to be rained on for a very long time. It's pretty, isn't it, the red yarrow? Those never did bloom this year. See, this is thyme. The thyme is very happy to have it dry. Okay, now I have a tree right here. So I hope it's still alive. We have another one here, which I also hope is still alive. Guess I could go this way. Chickweed or something. Ooh, that doesn't look very happy, does it? Look at those pretty colors. This lemongrass. I should cut that. More herbs. Lemon balm. And these are what Selene and I planted out. These are the what are they called? Forget. I'll remember when I'm halfway around the garden. These are all starting to bloom again. This is the end of September. We've already had our first frost. Astilbes, that's what this is. I usually like to let this sit because that's what I like to do. This obedience plant doesn't seem to be producing like it usually does. That was the evening primrose. Some of this could probably already be cut back. Evening primrose. Phlox. We had some rain lately, but we also had a lot of very hot weather. Today and yesterday were in the 80s, which for here is pretty darn warm. This is all the pink stuff. Pink and yellow. And this is, the phlox is still blooming. Or maybe I should say blooming again. It seems very happy, doesn't it? Leaves are standing up. That's still blooming. It's bloomed all season. Lamium or something. Nancy Lamium. Okay, now where's our blueberries? Here they are. Good when they go into frost or freeze, deep freeze, if their feet are wet. That's what they say. It's all time. How's that potato doing in here? Oops. Cut your face. Didn't mean to splash you. This Chinese privet. And there's a tiny little lilac. Okay. Let's water this tree if we can reach it. This ground is hydrophobic. I don't think that tree made it either. That's a new birdhouse, as are these. Well, that one there anyway. 2 birdhouses are new. This thyme is blooming again. Look at that. This is my labyrinth. I don't think I see the same thing as you guys see when you look at this. When I look at it, I see this awesome labyrinth that will be here one day. I don't see what it looks like right now. It may rain tonight. If it rains, this is good to have watered it already because the soil will have gotten used to having some moisture in it. A lot of grass growing in here. I gotta take that all out. I'll never do that. This is all ready to plant, all this area. It's just too dry to plant it. I already planted some in one place, but it all died out. That looks like willow. And that looks like deer poop. Alright, that's good enough to ditch the dust. Okay, so this is this side of the gardens. When we moved here 15 years ago, it was flat. There was nothing here but grass. Some people would say that would be good. And we've wrecked it. This didn't make it, did it? It's a perennial. It's a phlox. Don't know how long this hot weather's going to last before it gets cold. And we have a regular cold snap again. Some things to pick up here again. I moved all my junk over here. See, these have all gone into hibernation. Have to put that glass back. Have to put wire in it again. Wonder if this tree is alive. Oh look, I think it might be. We'll see. Those are next year's, I guess. This is what bloomed this year. Okay, well that's half of it. Bye. Well, hello, it's Nancy today. And how are you today? Well, I'm in the Beechwood area of Ottawa. It's probably Vanier. And I've been working on the tabs on my computer for my videos. Hi. And I got some flea medicine for the cat. You remember how the cat needs to be defleed. Well, I did shampoo him and get rid of the fleas, but now I've got some of the medication to put on him. So he won't get fleas. I must look a spectacle. People are very much either completely looking through me like I don't exist, or not looking at me, or they are mostly that. I saw one person voice, oh no, something like that. Well, here we are, passing those on the bus. I'm late. I've had a wonderful day. I don't remember what I did. Oh, yes, I do. I went to my friend's funeral, but it was a wonderful funeral. His sons were so happy and they told all these wonderful memories. And he was always the life of the place. So it was a wonderful time to see people and to remember all these good times with Ken. And then I stood outside by the pond. There's a little pond in front of this place. Not sure where my car is. It's rush hour. Look, tea time. I think it's down here. Anyway, I've been going through all these videos. Oh, look at the time. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. That's just lovely. Many kinds of time, too. Mother of time. And that kind back there is the kind I have. Isn't that just beautiful? And sage. Huh, very nice. Anyway, so I've been reading or watching these videos and tagging all these of making Christmas stolen and making pizza and making popcorn. Lots of soap making videos. Anyway, it's been very fun. I've been tagging them so you can find them. A lot of my videos I tag with survival skills because that works in pioneer living. Okay, I found my car. Ta-da! Okay, bye. Okay, I think I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then light a fire. Let's see if we can put things back in the places they go. I hope I did seal this up enough that it's not going to get rain on again. I don't think I did. We'll see. Hello, little kitty cat. Okay, I took it around to the other side. Let us see about this now. This goes over here, as do these. And this goes up somewhere. Goes that way. And let's just light a fire. That for now. Well, it's coming along, don't you think? Just need to see what happens now when it rains to know how we're doing with all that. in a fire starter. Okay. What do you think? Where there's smoke, it's right of the truth. Okay. I'm going to put you down a little lower. How's that? Is that better? You want to sit over there in the chair? Here, you can sit in this chair. There. Okay, we're going to have a fire. Blankets with me. Okay. We're sitting side by side. Yes, we are. I'll burn that paper box. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Burn it slowly. This is the way Daddy would burn it. Daddy being Willem, not your daddy necessarily, but it's good that you could come over. It's nice that you live next door. This is really helpful. Nice to have somebody to hang out with, don't you think? This is so cool. Somebody said, "Do you live in your teepee?" And I said, "No, it's more like a room of my house." And it is. Hopefully it'll be a little drier now that I put that $19 worth of foam insulation everywhere. Let's hope so. Just look at the fire. Hey, Mao, you want to come in? Kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. No, I guess you don't want to come in. Oh, your feet are getting wet. That's the problem. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's dripping right here. In the one place where I didn't get it done, it's dripping right on my chair. There, how's that? Gonna be better? It's still falling on the chair? Where's it coming from now? Oh, there. In the one place I didn't do. The very only. I have to use this other container of foam. So I have this one, but I can't find the lid for it. Oh, and look at this. There's water dripping down into that. It's coming right down into the sink from right up there, I guess. That whole line needs to be sealed again. And this up here, where the drips are coming in. Okay, well, we'll just work on that. I need to find the top for this. My low expanding foam. Nice in here, though. Very, very nice in here. Let's see if I can sit here without getting rained on. Yes, I'll take this chair. No, you're fine. You'll be fine over there. So, it is coming down from right there. So, what do we need to do? We need to mark it so that I know where it is. Huh. I need some paint of a different color. Look at the stuff coming out of the wood. That's maple sap. If you taste it, it tastes like maple syrup a little bit. Dry it out in here a little bit. Whoopsie. See how straight up it's going? Very good. It's hard to tell. You probably can't tell how far away from the wall it is. So it looks like it's right under that, but it's not. That's over on the other side. Okay, so that's where we need to put some of this. What is wanted? I have my stool. I could stand on my stool and I could fill it up with paper. This is a cardboard box. It's all going up. Up and away in my beautiful body. Oh, I see another place where it's dripping in. Let's see, where is it? Is it above the chair? No, right above the chair is okay. This is good. I did a good job, you know. nice out here, isn't it? So this is definitely dripping there. But it's not dripping over there. Is it dripping on the table anymore? A little bit. I think I had some silver spray paint in the house. Used it to paint the wheel because there's no hubcap, so I painted I painted the wheel itself in the middle of it. You were looking at me. Here, look at the fire. The fire is much more interesting. Okay, what I think I'm gonna go in and find the other paints. Okay, I got some red paint, and I'm spraying red where it's dripping. Let's see where it's dripping over there.
Okay, that's coming from there. Not over here anywhere. Well, I think I marked them all. These flowers here could do with a sprucing up, don't you think? There. Well, now I think we're going to be able to seal up those holes. Something up here. Yeah, this whole thing across there. I think I'll move out from the wall a little more. There. Now, in the winter time, we'll be able to see there'll be little funnels of snow, little tubes of snow. But I'm not going to be here much. I've got to go to Georgia soon. But I want for Thanksgiving Saturday, which is coming this Saturday, October the 8th, I want to be able to want the kids to be able to come out here. There's some kids that smoke, and they need a place to go to smoke, and so this is a nice place for them. If it's raining, they don't get wet. Can't smoke in the house, of course. And it's just a nice, cozy place. All around nice place. Okay, it looks like I have stopped it from raining on the hammock, and I've stopped it from raining on that chair. On that chair too. I've sealed it up nicely, but the smoke is still going out. That's the big thing, is to make sure that the smoke can go out. You know, I think I'd like to put a row of teacups around up there. I think that would be very nice. Draw the eye upward. I also need to paint this trim, the inside, the yellow inside. I need to paint that black. So when it's black, you see right through it, but when it's yellow, that's what you see is the yellow trim. Now it's dripping on this side too. I think it's that whole strip right across there. It needs to be sealed up. Well, this is my cleaning up. I wore this old dress because I wanted to not have to worry about insulation on it. But it seems to be okay. This is coming right off. It usually doesn't come off. It usually stays forever. And this doesn't look like it wants to come off. I guess it'll wear off. See, it drips as you're putting it up. So it can create a humongous mess, especially when you've got a room that's shaped like that. You know, everything, it drips everywhere in the whole room. Very nice in here. You know, when I come in here, I always come in here with the purpose of just to be in here, and so my focus then is the fact that I'm in here and what a nice room it is. I don't take it for granted. Like, I never say that about the living room. Oh, what a nice room it is. Oh, look how lovely it is. Of course, that's because it's a big mess. See, the living room is kind of the basketry room, filled with natural materials. This room is the glass room. It's all filled with glass. So I would really be best to do my stained glass out here. Once I get it all so it's not leaking in here anymore, that would be a good thing to do. Bet that dragonfly is gone. He went down below it. Maybe he could get out down there. Possible. I look very big in here, don't I? But I'm also slouching. But that's okay, I am big. See the fire? I guess I'll let you go. It's nice that you came over. Bye. Sorry I was kind of boring. Oh well.
Hello, it's me again. I had a lovely time with Alexandra. She's great. She's from Poland. I told you that, right? It was very nice to visit with her. On her little lane here in the wilderness. Well, I missed you. I'll have to go right home and have a look at the videos. It's 6:30. I've been here for hours and hours and hours. Her husband gathers mushrooms, so I had some of the mushrooms. So if I die, that will be why. Perhaps not. Maybe there'll be a different reason, but I'm not going to die today. I'm too busy to die today. I have to go home and have a campfire in my teepee and see if any of the rain is still coming through. We had a huge rainstorm. Rain and rain and rain. Big thundery storm. Well, I don't remember if it thundered, but it rained a lot. So there. I remember some things about things. The wire keeps trying to turn the camera around. There. Hello. You can't see me, can you? Can you see me? There we are. So, oh, there goes a bird or something. Oh, it's a cat. It was a red cat. I thought it was a fox or a bird. It looked like a brown thrasher. Then I thought maybe it was another of those other birds. Other bird, and then another bird, and then another bird, and then we've got lots of birds. So it's 6:27. It's really nice to not have to do anything. It's nice to have time off. I don't know why I didn't have time off. What was I doing before that made me feel like I was busy? I was getting ready for something. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. Getting ready to put the house to sleep for winter, or all that sort of stuff. So I guess I'm really not all done with that. But it's nice to just be able to relax and do a lot of nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go listen to the news.
As well eliminated some routes and cut back on others. Results should be known later this evening on voting by OC Transpo staff.
Hi.
City of Ottawa.
Hello, it's Nancy today. Well, I have just dropped off Willem at the chapel here in Kingston, the stake center. There's the church sign. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go into Kingston.
Continue 4.8 kilometers.
So you want to see?
Then turn right onto
This is
Highway
what it looks
4
like.
west.
Kingston is on the St. Lawrence River. So if you were to come up through each of the Great Lakes, when you get to the last Great Lake, which is Lake Ontario, the end of it is the St. Lawrence River, which empties into that. And so Kingston is the river. Kingston is on the corner of the lake, Lake Ontario, before you get to the St. Lawrence River. I think I have to really look at a picture and see. But it's kind of a nice little town. It's a university town. There's some Queen's University is here. And there's a university hospital, teaching hospital. Horses have their coats on. It's kind of a blustery day. It's October the 15th. And it's way too blustery for me. See? See, what did I tell you? Geese out in the field. Oh, the foot bone's connected to the ankle bone, and the ankle bone's connected to the leg bone, and the leg bone's connected to the hip, knee bone, hip bone, and on and on. children go where I send thee. Look at that cloud. Look how white it is in the midst of all the blackness. How can I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee 2 by 2. 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the itty bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Oh, children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Oh, look at the treetop. In the leafy treetops, the birds say good morning. They're first to see the sun, they must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. They're first to see the sun, they must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. I don't want to get on the 401. That's just
Turn right onto Highway 401
too
west.
busy for me.
Recalculating.
In the leafy treetops, the
Kilometers on
birds
Battersea
sing
Road.
good First to see the sun, they must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. Blustery day today. Put you over here so you can see that the sun is right in your face though, so it's kind of difficult. Put you facing that way so you can see what's what. See the yards and the way people's houses are. Lots of small houses here. They're first to see the sun, they must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. I would take you out in the woods somewhere to go for a nice walk, but this blustery wind is just too much for me. Too much, too much, much too much. We are beside some water. And it's also got rain in the middle of the wind is raining. Let's go to Tim Hortons and see if they have the internet. I doubt it, but we shall see. And there's Country Style. I wonder if they have the internet.
Recalculating. Continue 650 meters. Then turn left on Elliott Avenue.
Let's go.
Turn left on John Counter Boulevard.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Hello?
Could they go to please?
Hello? Do you have Wi-Fi?
I'm sorry?
Do you have Wi-Fi internet?
No, I'm sorry, we don't.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Alrighty now. Now I know about that. I don't think Tim Hortons has it either. But we could check. Okay, we could time it and see how long it takes for us to move ahead. Do that? It's 2:37. Okay, right as, oh no, somebody's not leaving yet. As somebody moves ahead, then we'll know. Okay, shall I look on my GPS and see? I'll show you what GPS can do. I'll start again. Hello, everybody. Well, we made it down to Anderson. So, here we are. We have a room. And what should I tell you? I had the most wonderful time. We met Mrs. Soap. Not Mrs. Soper, Mrs. Soap. What's her name? Don't you guys remember? You were there. Mrs. Soap Peddler. That's right, Mrs. Soap Peddler. You probably all know her from her video, her comments. Anyway, it was wonderful meeting her. We made arrangements. I phoned her, and she came over and met us at an intersection, and it was awesome. We never seen each other. Well, I'd never seen her before, and yet it was so neat. You know, I'm whatever it is, 18 hours away, 17, 16, 15 hours away from home, and here's somebody who I never saw before who gives me a hug, and it was just so wonderful. It's like meeting a sister that I didn't know was there. It was just awesome. Anyway, I'm tired. I've been driving all day. We did take some breaks. It was hard work today going through. Well, we went through the mountains in Virginia. We went through the Shenandoah Valley and through the mountains, and then it opened out. And then we didn't want to be on I-81 because there was so much misty and wet. It was raining and such, so I didn't want to be on the highway. So we took, I think, Highway 11 paralleled 81, but somewhere along there it got lost, and we took a wrong road, and then we just kept going, and somehow Newbie was trying to get us to go southward down to Georgia, and she did her best, and it worked out pretty well, except that I didn't want to get back on the highway, and so I was ignoring a lot of what she was telling me, which turned out to be a bad idea, actually. Hey, there's a light switch up there on that road. Which I'm going to go full and see if it'll turn on. That would be cool. Then we were going round and round in the back, in these tiny little roads in the mountains, and they got down to being dirt roads. And this is my new car. Anyway, we finally got out of there, got back on the highway, and the moment we got on the highway, this torrential rain showed up. It was so rainy, and of course everybody was going slowly with their flashes on, and then I think we arrived in Fancy Gap soon after that, and so it was all fog, and Anyway, and we kept driving. Sometimes we stop and eat and walk around or something. And then we keep going. And finally, we got down here. We're not quite at my mom's yet. We have to stay overnight and I'll do stuff tomorrow. So we'll do that and then we'll go down to my mom's. Anyway, so I'm glad to be here. I'm glad. So I'll try and upload. I asked for a room close to where the internet is, so we're in a room near the main office. Hopefully we will be able to upload. I don't want to get behind, because then you won't have a clue. Like, you're still seeing videos from home. I think I've finished all the videos from home now. So now you're going to see the ones on the way down to Esther's house, and then down, and then Washington, D.C. Those will come next, but those are what happened a couple days ago. Anyway, so I love you guys. See you later. You can do this at home, but if you do this at home, you won't be at home anymore. Just stick that in your kettle and swirl it around. 5, 1, 2, 3. Oops, I didn't have thunder.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Nothing better, nothing less.
Yeah, I would think that's pretty boring right now. Well, it's nap time now. Ladies and other friends can be lulled to sleep by the swap.
So here's the runaway Trump ramp. You watch over here. See,
oh, yeah.
It's uphill.
Oh, cool. Downhill for a long time. That's what I needed when the brakes gave out on my car last week.
Where were you when they gave out?
In my driveway, and it's slightly downhill. So I had to, you want to slam on the brakes, but I had to gear down and gear it right down to neutral, and then see if I could get it into reverse without using brakes and back it up and turn it over to the side of the driveway. And then I put rocks behind the wheels so it wouldn't roll down in time. Okay, as far as I can see, it's everybody flashing back lights.
And behind us too.
Yeah.
Both sides.
So I guess these people know that it's just long down. Watch for falling rocks.
It is so considerate of all these trucks to go slowly. Now you can see the truck ramp.
Yes.
The runaway ramp.
Yes, wow. It doesn't look like it's used much, but at least it's there. Wow. And we're still going down for 4 more miles. Wow. At this steep an angle.
I feel quite safe going this speed behind this truck on this steep hill.
Yeah. Oh, that tick 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 guy here is your lights blinking for other people behind us?
Right.
Oh, okay.
And the one behind us has got his on too.
Yeah.
And everybody in the other lane seems to have them on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is quite the biggest hill I've ever been down in my life.
Really?
In my life loaf.
Wow, you're having quite some adventures.
Yeah.
Your experiences you can write in your journal.
Yeah. If I ever get a chance to, if I'm awake enough by the time we get to
Because you can't write when you're when you're
when I'm driving.
driving?
No, not at
Can
all.
you type?
No,
Do you have to look at the keys?
no. I just have to look at the scenery and listen to music when I'm driving. Otherwise, I get sick to my stomach.
I can type without looking at the keys.
Yeah.
So I can write in my journal without looking at it on my computer.
Yeah. No, I only write longhand, so I'd have to be head down looking at what I'm writing.
Well, he may need the runaway truck ramp.
Yeah, he's not blinking or anything.
He doesn't even have his lights on. I thought it was the law you had to put your lights on for safety. It is in Canada anyway.
Well, he went into the mist pretty quick, so he perhaps had the lights on, but we couldn't see them because of the thickness of the mist. Or the rain flashing spraying up between us and them. Yeah, I still don't see any lights on it though.
There's another one. See how high it goes?
Oh
up?
yeah.
Okay, I think we're alright. We can turn off our flashers.
Yeah, you can see the taillights from very far away. It was a splash of rain up between us and them.
That's right.
North Carolina Welcome Center at this rest stop. So we get, huh?
going downhill.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're beyond Lake Lanier and beyond Gainesville. Well, Gainesville, then Lake Lanier. Now we're driving, I don't know where. We're just driving on 329, was it?
369.
Show you the colors. Oh, there's a lake. Oh, look at that. Wow. Down 9 feet. That's amazing. Well, I guess that was Lake Lanier again.
Yes, we
Wow,
have
all
several.
This, they've got grass growing where the lake was.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. There's the kudzu. Looks like it's been killed.
Oh. So it doesn't always have to climb high.
Oh no, it just goes. Goes over whatever's in front of it. Houses, cars.
Mm.
1 week, your car disappears completely. I mean,
Mm.
completely tangled up under it. I've never had that happen personally. Nice bushes. So where are we? Do you know, like the area?
Yes, we're still coming across the channels between the two sides of Lake Lanier.
Oh, okay. It's frosty down in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it interesting to see the drive through the camera lens?
Sort of,
Look
but
at this red one. This building here
yeah.
is-
Very old something or other.
It looks nice with all the color on the trees.
Yes.
The light, the low light on it.
Yeah.
Morning light. Oh, that was amazing. That was near. Let me do it over here. It's going to show the lake in a minute. Let's see if I can. I don't remember being here near Lake Lanier.
Recalculating.
You do that. Okay, I'm going to
Drive
stop
6.8
down here.
kilometers, then turn right onto Laniga Highway.
6 Mile Creek Park. We're going to pull off here. Hope we can get
Oh
back
yeah,
on.
and then we can get some close-up views of how low the lake is.
Well, that is a low lake.
Amazing, eh? Okay, I just wanted to have a good look at that. I guess we really have a good look. I should get out, but we're driving. Now, getting back on the highway, that could be another trick. Clear this way. Okay, straight across is the lake on the other side. See if you can come over.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that. A little lower. Touch a point of it again, just up at the top of the hill. Now I guess we're gonna veer away. Charleston Park. Gainesville Hospital is in 16 miles. How can
Wow.
that be? Thought we were past Gainesville.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're on the Dahlonega Highway. This old wooden building. Lanier's best something. Oh, this is Cummings. Cumming, Georgia. The nearest address is Cumming, Georgia.
Well, good morning, everyone. Well, I'm home, and not only am I home, and they were going to have freezing rain last night, but instead we got about 4 inches of snow. It looks so pretty. I can't believe how pretty it looks. Let me see if I can show you out the window. Here's the window. If I can go closer to it for you. Isn't it pretty? And there's been a woodpecker out there eating on the suet. There are some perks about here. I like it. I love the snow when it looks so pretty like that. Anyway, so that gives me permission to settle into my chair and do nothing at all because it's snowing outside. There's another window you can look out of. I had to put this curtain here to make it so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's so beautiful. Looks like it's still snowing too. coming down really thin, which is the way it is when it piles up a lot. Well, isn't that interesting? It was supposed to be freezing rain. And I was, you don't want to go anywhere when it's freezing rain. And what a surprise to wake up to all this new snow. Might be freezing rain underneath it. He's doing his Sudoku. Alrighty, well, I have nothing else to say except that this is exciting. Okay, goodbye. I would take you and show you all the windows, but my back is. Oh, I'm trying to catch up on my sleep. I'm really far behind on sleep. Okay, so that means I slept too long, which makes my back hurt. Bye. Well, good morning. How is everybody? All my friends there. Well, let's see. Today it's 10:05 a.m. I just got up. I know, different, eh? It's because I stayed up so late last night. Oh, I was watching Once Upon a Time. Have you seen that show? Well, if you go to ctv.ca, that's if you're in Canada, you probably see it on some other station down there. But it has, I think it's 5 episodes that are on the internet, or maybe it was 6. Well, that's a yawn alert. This video has to go into the insomnia help file playlist. Every video that has a yawn in it is getting put into the insomnia help playlist. You see? So if you ever see a video that has me yawning, you have to alert me. Say, yawn. Thank you, Dina and Emily. Now I have to answer the phone. I don't want to answer the phone. I just started talking to you. Look at this. I have 3 phones right here. I think it's my mom. Hello? Hi, Mom. 3 woodpeckers.
Wacky, that. And there are 2 other ones. And it looks to me, well, they wouldn't be flying around with their children, would they?
Well, it's possible that the youngsters have grown up and never left, so they could
Yeah.
be. Now, they wouldn't be needing to
There are
feed.
2 other ones, and it just seems that they're kind of close. They're not on the same tree. Now, there goes another one by. Wow. Oh, Nancy, I never saw this before. I think there must be 4 or 5 woodpeckers that just flew into the tree with the vines on them.
Wow, it sounds like they're flocking.
They're what?
They're flocking. Maybe they have migrated from somewhere.
Oh.
Often, species of the, birds of the same
Yeah.
species will gather together to migrate.
Now I can see further down. There's a little big one on a branch. Boy, he's humongous. Okay, I gotta turn my stove off. I'll
Okay,
call you back.
bye.
Where are you?
I'm still right here.
Yeah, okay.
That's my mom. I put suet in a feeder right by her window by the kitchen, so when she's in the kitchen she can see these birds. She gets great happiness out of the birds, doesn't she? You see where I get it from. I get it honestly. There was a time that we figured out that our parents were bird watchers, which we hadn't realized before that. But they had been writing down the birds in a book forever. Every time they'd see a bird, they'd write it down. That's kind of cool. I ended up with these 3 phones because I'm on the phone when I'm on the phone, then I wander over here and I sit down, and so now I have 3 phones here. Yawn alert. That's 2. Are you yawning now too? I mustn't yawn. Okay, now what I wanted to say is yesterday I accomplished nothing. It was very rainy and cold outside. I did bring in those 2 big cupboards, and I put them in the kitchen. They're 30 inches deep, 30 inches wide, and 27 inches tall, or 34 inches tall, or something like that. Anyway, so they are in the kitchen. They don't have counter over the top of them. Anyway, I could make an island. Put cupboards back to back. Could put 4 cupboards back to back, and then put counters over the top of them, and you'd have an island in the middle of your kitchen. Yes, that's one idea. Another idea is to make rain chains in the teepee under where the rain is falling, so that I would be working with the rain, because I can't seem to get rid of it. It doesn't seem to want to go away. Okay, what I was going to tell you about. Today I really need to do something on that bathroom. I haven't done anything on the bathroom yesterday. I wasted the whole day watching Once Upon a Time. It was great. I also watched some Bones. And I did lots of videos. I did lots of email. I have worked my way back. I'm answering the email. I answer comments from the most recent. I am back to June. Can you believe that? June. That includes welcoming new subscribers. How come the number of subscribers never really goes up? Interruptions. Hi.
Hi. Wait. It must be what's that group? A flock.
Yes.
Flock. They just keep going by my window, the kitchen window.
Wow.
Huge one.
Wow. These are the same kind of woodpeckers?
Yeah.
Wow, Mom. Can you count them?
No. After there, a lot of them went by. Oh, I'd say there were at least 10.
Wow. Mom, that's so cool.
Oh, now there's some are coming back. Now there's some on the tree with all those vines, the green vines, a little further down.
Yeah.
So, it's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I know Santa has a wind on the radio when I was in BED,
Oh, yes.
that wonderful place where you can cover up and not worry.
Yes.
Anyway, they were talking about the Santa and the winds up there,
Yes.
and some special birds. I'm just trying to think what they were.
Sometimes the wind will blow the birds way far out of their usual area. Sometimes you get birds that don't belong in your area that show up because there's wind.
I think that's what they were trying to say.
Yeah, that happens with hurricanes a lot. You'll find these rare sightings of birds that never come in that area, that have been blown, they get themselves caught in some wind. And anyway, so they're still flying. That's so cool, Mom. These are red-headed woodpeckers?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Looked like an eagle. I know it wasn't. But I mean, oh, look. Let me get over by the window, Nancy. Get up on my hook here. All right, take a closer look. You know what we have? We have in this big tree. Oh, there's some cardinals too. What the heck? And there's a little bird. Got a funny beak. Orange beak. He's just sitting still. I wonder if he's cold. Look at that. Oh, Nancy. I should get a camera like you have. Oh, shucks.
There is a camera on top of the piano.
Okay. Oh, this is really something. Now, I think I know what some of it is. It's getting real cold up in Tennessee and up there. And we're supposed to have freezing weather in Georgia, which I guess we've got. It's 34, I guess, now. Oh, look at the cardinal on the deck. He's looking for something to eat. Oh, Nancy, this is so interesting.
I'm so glad.
Yeah,
It's a good thing you didn't go in the living room and sit down.
I know.
You
I
would have
know.
missed this whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you should move your furniture to the kitchen.
Oh, dear. Let me back up here and get on my stool.
Okay, I'm going to let you go.
Are you looking on your computer to see about those Santa Ana winds and stuff?
No, I already looked it up. Everything they had, I had already read.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is really something. We're having global changes too, I think.
Yes, there are.
These very stupid weathermen. Sometimes these weathermen are very good. Sometimes you get these jerks on there, I think. But of course, yeah, what do I know?
Ah, yes.
Oh, the oatmeal is so good, man.
I'm so glad. That's such a wonderful thing to find out. I remember when you fed us oatmeal for many years when we were young.
Yeah.
We always had hot oatmeal for breakfast.
Well, that's what we had on the farm.
And brown sugar on it.
Cornflakes and hot oatmeal.
Yeah, and all that trouble we went to cook it in a pot and make it real gooey. But you really didn't have to do that. All you had to do is pour hot water over it and it would have just been fine. We didn't know that back then.
Gosh. Well, I don't know what it was. Excuse me, Nancy. There's a huge bird that just flew from that big holly tree straight out the kitchen window over to the deck. Okay, this is one of our tame birds.
Cardinal.
Yeah, Cardinal, Mr. Cardinal. Oh, I see. There's a whole flock out there hidden in the dead leaves and in the green leaves. I can now see out there. Must have flown south because of the cold weather, the storms up north.
Yes.
If they haven't, already.
Right.
I don't know.
How neat.
And of course, Ladera did put bird feed in the feeders out front. I haven't checked out front since I was upstairs. I sit there and look out my window, read my yellow note. To morning, be sure to take both these what's a school principal noted for? Not dogmatic, but very.
I don't know. Being in charge?
Being in charge. Oh yeah, the prison guard.
The prison warden.
Yeah, the warden left me these little notes outside the window. So I sit up there freezing with the window, taking my vanilla cracker, chewing it very carefully on the one side of my mouth. I can't chew on the right side. Waiting till I get some foundation, Then I take my little hot wire brain.
Your ginkgo biloba.
Yeah, the guy's ginkgo, all right. And then I guess there's a couple other little things I do there. Anyway, oh my Nancy, I'll do this.
Oh, you're so good to follow all my instructions.
I do everything you say. You better be careful what you tell me to do.
I know.
So,
I won't make you walk the plank. It's okay.
okay. Well, I'm going to go see it on the news, on the weather. I should learn how to put the TV on in the kitchen here. See the weather. And
you should just have the clicker over on the dishwasher.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sitting here with my bowl of cereal, oatmeal.
I know. You're in heaven. Well, I think you should just stay there with your oatmeal and watch the birds.
Okay, well, let me call you back in about 10 minutes.
Okay, bye.
Are you going to be there?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Ah, that was good to record my mom. My mom is so wonderful. I just love my mom. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying before I got distracted is I better do something in the bathroom today with that stuff. And I think the only way to really make myself do it is to take you with me, to set up the camera and then do it with the camera there, because I know I have to stay focused, sort of, if there's a camera. Alright, I guess you've had enough of this. Goodbye, love you dearies. Good morning. How's my friend? I'm glad you're my friends. Wish you could come over. It would be nice to have friends here with me. But I guess that's just not the way it goes. But I'm glad you're there. I had something I was going to say. Oh yes. It's really nice that the videos that I'm uploading are now more recent. I mean, they're still 3 weeks old. I think November 25th is what I'm uploading today. And we had a bunch of snow, which has since melted. Oh, another yawn. The yawn video. This is for insomnia. This is to bore you so you can go to sleep. This is an insomnia help video. What was I gonna tell you? I had a plan. Imagine you with a plan. Well, today, since last night I got my Tinker Toys that I need for my plumbing, so I got some 45-degree angle turns as well as the 90-degree turns. I just have this thought. Anyway, so I'm going to play around with my Tinker Toys, and then when I get them all exactly right, I'll glue them together. And then there's no going back. Well, anyway, so that's the plan. And here I sit, looking at this little light on this little tiny computer, wondering if there's anything I should say. Oh yeah, I decided to call my shelter outside, which we use in the summertime. I usually cover it with a tarp, and it becomes our little bit of shade in the garden. Well, I decided to call it the Teapot Pergola, and I looked up, I googled images for Teapot Pergola, and I found other pergolas with teapots hanging from them. Imagine! I wasn't the first to think of such a thing. Of course, it's all been done before. Shall I break into song? It's all been done before. I think those are the only words I know of that song. Perhaps I should Google it and learn it. Perhaps the words aren't worth knowing. You never know with songs. Okay, well, it's too early to be up. But I got up. And so here I am, up. Willem's gone off to work. It's supposed to be freezing rain today. It's supposed to be spotty freezing rain. So it's not going to be freezing rain completely. If you know it's freezing rain completely, you just don't go anywhere. If it's just a little bit here and there, you're probably going to run into icy spots if you're traveling. That is dangerous because you're going fast because the roads are good. Then you hit an icy spot. If your icy spot is on a curve, you are in the ditch. We have deep ditches beside our roads here. Anyway, Willem's off to work. I hope your families are all safe. Nevertheless, I know there is sadness out there. I'm so glad I'm not sad. I'm free. I went through a lot of sadness. I went through Great Depression. But now I have a perfect husband. I have a perfect life. And if it's not perfect, rule 1 is that it is perfect. So we just go back to rule 9 and say, perfect life. So I have to finish that vanity today.
how many steps are left? I just have to put all my finger toys together. That's step 1. Play with them a bit, move them around, see how it's going to work best. Step 1. Step 2. Ooh, it's another yawn. This is an Insomnia Help video. You can put it in your Insomnia Help favorites playlist. It'll be in mine. Okay, so that's step 1, is to play with the Tinker Toys. That could take less than 10 minutes, because they're mostly in place. Then step 2 is to put the vanity against the wall and look in and see if everything's going to come up at the right places, and try connecting it to the actual drain pipe from the sink. If that all works, then step 3 is to glue all the parts together. Move the vanity from the wall again, move the parts together. Glue all the parts together. And then, well, I guess I can glue all the parts together in the wall before I put the vanity there. No, I better not. You never know if it's going to be too high or something. I better not glue them until I've got the entire thing set up together. Then I can take everything apart and glue them. Then I will replace the vanity. Before I glue the drain onto the pipes, I need to, like a sink drain, I need to put the bead of silicone around, and then put my tabletop down. What's it called? The marble top. And I have to put the sink down. I have to glue that down. Put that down too. Then I connect them all. Then I get out the little hooks and I put the gel pins. And I am done. I am done then. Hi, Willem, sweetheart.
Hey, you in the bathroom?
Yes, they're in the bathroom beside on that little table. Because he didn't leave yet. Alright, well, I hope you guys keep commenting, because that's how I talk to you. Bye.